You're back. You still like us, huh? Let's go ahead and get right on into this today. We're gonna go ahead and get started with Amy had to do something with Daisy that it kind of gave us a little bit of a distraction for this last week. But I'll go ahead and let the footage show you guys, and that'll kind of tell the tale how we're gonna approach this. All right.
Hey guys, welcome to our Monday. It hasn't been the best of days, but I'm trying to make it better. But I started off the day by having to get new tires for my car. I needed 4. What, baby?
That stinks.
Yes, it does stink. I needed 4 new tires, but Daisy's nose, I don't know if we've updated you guys on that. You know, Daisy's been having some problems with her nose since last month in December, and we took her to a couple of doctors, and one of the doctors just wanted to do a CT scan on her nose, which was going to cost $2,000 to $3,000.
Oh my goodness.
Which we don't have that kind of money, and so they prescribed her 2 different medications. Her nose got much better, and then like a week or 2 after the medications ran out, it started getting bad again. But over this weekend, it has gotten even worse. Like, her nose is really swollen. She obviously can't breathe out of it. There's still blood coming out of it. And so instead of getting 4 tires, I only got 2. And then I'm gonna get 2 next month because we had to bring Daisy to a vet. And I'm taking her to a different vet to get a second opinion. And I've had several friends recommend this place. They say it's not cheap. It's very expensive.
I'm gonna see
but
tires.
Xander's checking out my new tires. But they are honest and they really care and help you. So
What or bad?
the front tires. So we're about to go into the vet and hopefully find some answers on what's going on with Daisy girl, because she is miserable. Eric actually sent me an article this morning saying he thinks this is what it is, which is a fungal infection, which is quite common with dogs that have long snouts. That they get from like being outside a lot, and Daisy lives outside. I mean, she doesn't, like, she just has a doggy door to where she has access in and out all the time, but she prefers to stay out. She was this weirdo. So yeah, that's what's in it. When you sent me the article, it does sound like that's what she has. So there's several tests they're gonna have to run to verify that's what it is, which could be pricey. And then if that's what she has, then they have to put her in under anesthesia to inject medicine in her nose. So that's where we're at. But I will definitely keep you guys updated and let you know what the doctor says. And this guy has practice tonight.
Do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, practice I think 3 times this week, according to
Today's fielding practice.
Yes. Then Friday is batting practice, and then Thursday starts the team practice for the season. I'm excited for that. How about you?
I have a cut on my eye.
Did you get in a fight at school?
No, people are...
I told you, that's what you're supposed to tell everybody.
I look weird.
You don't look weird. But yes, Jacob accidentally cut him with his fingernail, not purposely.
Oh, Mom, look at all the freckles I'm getting.
Are you gonna be like Daddy?
And then later in the day, we were on our way to practice. Yes, it's baseball season, guys. It's time for practice. And Amy and I were having more of a discussion about Daisy, and I kind of opened up a little bit. Some of you aren't gonna like it. I'm not quite sure how to approach it, but I'm always trying to be honest, and I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. Amy knows where I'm coming from, and the boys know where I'm coming from. So I'm just gonna put this out there. Like I said, some of you might not like it, but I'm honest and I'm telling you guys how I truly feel, okay?
So I wasn't able to update you guys on Daisy because the battery that I put in the camera to take you guys with me died. Like, obviously it's a bad battery because I took it out of the charger, put it directly in the camera.
Which really stinks because we use the camera a lot, and now we're down to 1 battery, so I got to put an order when we get home for batteries.
Yes, but we may not have money for that.
Oh, great.
So, Daisy. They ended up doing 1 test on her. They injected a needle in her nose. Poor baby. They had to put a muzzle on her. I didn't get to see it, thankfully, because I probably would have cried. But they put a muzzle on her. Did you just burp?
That's nasty.
Baby.
Oh, it's stinking the car up. And then they put some lidocaine to kind of numb it. And then they injected a needle to try to get something out to test and put under put under like a slide, and they weren't able to really get anything, and they didn't want to keep trying to do it. So they put her on some medication because last time she was on an antibiotic and a steroid, it went away, so they put her back on that. But of course they're wanting to do more testing. Our options are, as far as like what it could be, is either a tumor or it's the, what I was telling you guys earlier, the what was it called, fungus.
Some kind of fungus.
Yes, and so they want to do a biopsy.
But that's the frustrating thing to me is like all these vets, they charge so much money to do this stuff, and there has to be some other test they can do to figure out if it's a fungus. I mean, I don't see what all they tell you they have to do to be able to get to tell if it's fungus or not.
Well, they want to do a biopsy of her nose. They can do a blind biopsy, which means that they don't know if they're able to get tissue from whatever's causing it, and test that, and then hopefully they get results. But if it's like a tumor and they're not biopsying the tumor because they can't see it, then you know, it's a waste of $500. That's how much the biopsy is. And one of the places they called said they will not do a biopsy unless they do a CAT scan, because then they can see if there is a tumor.
And that's the same place that wanted to charge us out the wahoo,
right,
for a CT scan or whatever, right?
Yes. So it's like, I guess it's the only place around here that does CT scans for dogs.
So that'd be looking at like spending like $2,500 or $3,000 just on testing, not knowing for sure that we're gonna find out any information, which is, it frustrates me beyond belief, because I know how much Amy and the boys, I mean, I love Daisy too, but it's totally different for me. I've never been a big person on pets. I don't want anybody to like get mad at me over. I've just never been a big person on pets, because I want to spend all my money and all my time on my, Daisy's part of our family, I understand, but my human family, like my kids that I made. I didn't make Daisy, you know. Daisy is a pet and we love her. And the way I was raised was, a pet is a pet, and you don't spend $1 bazillion on your pets. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm leaving it in there just because I love Daisy, but I don't want to break the bank. I don't want to go broke to run tests and never find out the exact reason, is what I'm getting at.
So obviously we need to discuss this. If it's fungus, then it's like a 6-month treatment. The medication is very expensive. So say we do a CT scan, a biopsy, $2,500 to $3,000, then 6 months worth of medication, which is, she says, very expensive. So that's what, oh, there's the deer. So that's a lot of money. And then if it's a tumor, there's nothing you can really do about it.
You just have to try to make her comfortable, basically. You're looking at ways to make her comfortable.
And if her being comfortable is staying on medication, the steroid is not good for her to stay on, and then the antibiotic was $50 just for 1 week. So either way, it looks like we're gonna have to spend.
We're gonna have to make some tough decisions here. Is what's gonna have to happen. But we're at baseball right now, and I want to think about baseball right now. I don't want to get all sad.
Both boys have practice tonight, and it's supposed to be cold. And the deer's at practice, big surprise. There's the deer playing with some kids.
The deer's on dander still.
So crazy to me.
Are you waiting on me, homie?
When I went to the P.O. box during the week, we got something really, really cool that came in, and I want to show you guys, but I can't quite show you guys everything yet because we're going to make it a really fun thing that we're going to show you later on. But here's a little sneak peek of what's to come on the channel. Alright, so we have something a little bit different. I told you guys and gals we were going to change up things. We're going to start trying to put up multiple videos a week. And this week's family game is something that was sent to us from Moose Games. I think that's what the company's called. I'll put some information down below about the company, when this is coming out. This game's not even out in stores yet. The original Tiny Hands Challenge game, a hilarious team versus team party game. Alright, let me see the instructions.
Bird. Falcon. Eagle. Angel, bird. Flying wings.
And then while we were shooting that video, Amy had forgotten to show you something that was pretty cool that she made the previous week and never showed you the final product, but here it is right here. And I think it's pretty cool. I still haven't hung it up though. I guess I kind of gave it away, huh? Here.
So I forgot to show you guys the sign that I painted at Penny's party the other day, but it turned out really awesome. I can't wait to hang it on the wall. And
then it was either Thursday or Friday, one of those 2 days that we went to, we went out to eat. We had a date, you know, one of those day dates. And my mouth's already starting to water just thinking about this food. And I'm gonna make your mouth water right now because you're gonna see this food and you're gonna be like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it.
Today is Thursday, and Eric is working from home, so of course we're on lunch days, and I got to choose where
She
we
finally got to go where she wanted to go. She wanted to go to Corkscrew. She's got the potatoes she's been waiting on.
And I almost forgot to show it to you until Eric reminded me because I was so hungry.
It's definitely good.
That is my potato. I'm sharing with Eric though. I can't eat all that.
I'm eating this too. As usual, Amy had like 4 or 5 cake orders this last week. Here's the best one that she had right here. I thought this was a really cool cake. It's one of my favorite ones that she's done. Hopefully you guys think it's cool too. Leave some comments down below. Let her know how good of a cake maker she is, that she's like the cake boss, okay? Just leave that down there in the comments down below. Amy's the cake boss.
Here is a big cake that I just completed, and it took me about 2 days to complete this cake. Obviously working on it off and on, but they're gonna come pick it up in about an hour. But it's obviously a retirement cake for somebody that worked with this company for over 40 years, and he obviously loves to hunt, but I think it turned out really awesome.
And then we had the first practice of the year for Xander. Yes, I know we've been having practice here and there, but his first baseball practice with his team. It was the full team practice, and I was stoked. I was so excited, and you get to see my reaction to actually going to an actual baseball practice. The 9U WBA Express. Let's go, boys. Come on, give them some cheers. Let's hope that they have a good season. I know they're gonna do really good. They're gonna be outstanding. Let's say that, yeah. You are never gonna believe what we're doing right now.
My baseball bat.
Dude, actual baseball practice, not off-season baseball practice, but legit WBA 9U Express. Yeah, you get to hang out with your teammates, dude.
Yeah.
Like you've only seen like what, 2 of your teammates this whole off-season? Is that right?
This year.
Yeah, for that. Well, yeah, that's true. So him and 2 other kids have done the off-season practice times, and everybody else took the entire off-season off. So he should have a leg up on some of these kids, unless they've been like practicing at home. You know, maybe they were doing that. We'll see. But practice is on, and tonight they're in the batting cages.
I practiced 2 times this weekend.
You've already practiced twice. You've already had fielding practice, and you've already had batting practice. And tonight is more batting practice, and he has to have his catcher's gear because I'm sure they're going to let some of the kids start getting some pitches in, and he wants catchers being prepared to get catcher's practice. I'm excited. This is. Can you guys tell? I love baseball, okay? I love watching my boys play baseball, and if you've been on this channel long enough, you know that our family is just, it's a baseball family. I mean, we love all the sports that are in Houston, but it's about baseball.
He finally admitted that he likes baseball more than basketball.
No, I didn't, whatever. But we're a baseball family.
Leg lift, start walking. As soon as we start walking, separate our hands. Lift, walk, throw. Perfect. I'm here receiving. Hey. So you can take a...
Okay, come on. It's hard, you guys can do this.
Pop. Good.
And then we rounded out our week with some baseball from Jacob. However, all this talk of baseball, and you haven't really seen much baseball, right? You know what that means, right? I talked about it already, what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be changing things up, but let's just see what I got. I might have gotten something, I don't know, but I did discuss baseball.
Welcome to Saturday. I started off today by delivering a couple of cakes, and now we are headed to
baseball.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. You know, it's kind of different though, because this is it's hard to explain. Jacob is actually playing on multiple teams at the moment, and we don't really have a set. This is his team besides his little league team. He is going to be on a little league team. We should know whose team he is on today, and we're pretty positive he got drafted into the higher level little league for Premier. However, he's playing on 2 select teams. WBA he's practicing full time with, and we're still kind of in limbo on whether or not he's going to actually be on the team officially or not, but he's definitely there. The coaches want him there practicing with their team, so he's there like twice a week at least. And then he also practices with our friend Richard's team, which is another travel team, and he's actually going to play on their team this weekend for a tournament they're doing, and we'll see how it goes. They're a select level team, and there's a lot of them is their first time.
It's a bunch of friends.
Yeah, it's a bunch of friends playing, so it should be fun. It should be a good time. I don't know how competitive it'll be though, but
yeah,
other than that, it's going to be a fun team to be with because he knows everybody. It's all friends, you know?
Yeah, I don't think this team was meant to be competitive. It's just to have fun. And they said they're only going to do like 3 or 4 tournaments in the spring season because they all play Little League as well. So this is the very first tournament of the season, and we'll see how it goes.
So I'm still trying to decide how we're gonna move forward with the videos, right? So I've told you we got our plan of 5 different videos per week, but we're not gonna shove them all in this next week. I might either put the baseball footage in here, or the baseball footage will be added into a baseball vlog sometime. I'm not positive, just roll with it, and eventually we're gonna morph into having the 5 per week on Monday through Friday, just different versions and stuff. I just don't want y'all to expect it this next week. If it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's the way I'm rolling with our vlogs from now on as well. Either we have good footage and it's worthwhile putting it in there, or we don't, and we're not gonna put it in there, because we want it to be happy. We want to have a good time. We want y'all to enjoy it as well, right? You agree with that, Amy?
Yes. Today is pretty gloomy. We thought the tournament was gonna be rained out, but it hasn't been yet.
Yesterday we did.
Good. Big
Double
job.
play.
Good job.
I've kind of teased this whole video, right? I've led into each section telling you different things that I was going to do in the video, and I really didn't quite finish out the clips. That's because I got we had, let's see, let me think. When I was editing, when I was putting all the footage together for the week, we had like 300 clips. I didn't stutter. There were 300 clips, okay, of footage, and there's obviously not 300 clips here. So what that means is I chopped up a bunch of videos, okay? I've got 4 videos in line with this, which includes this. I've got 2 baseball vlogs, I've got 1 regular vlog, and I've also got a family game night video. So you guys are gonna get a video every single day for this week. We're gonna get today, which is Tuesday when you're watching this. You got Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You got 4 videos. Yes, 4 of them are coming your way. So make sure you're sharing our videos, make sure you're liking them, make sure you're leaving comments down below, because I like the interactions with you guys. And then make sure, like I said, share them on Twitter, share them on Facebook. Let's make this community grow and just get so happy, and it's gonna make my heart happy just knowing that you guys love our videos and you love coming back for more. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and hit that little notification bell, make sure notifications turned on, because I know a lot of the videos aren't getting sent out to everybody, so make sure that you're coming back and checking if we have a new video. Even if you don't see something go down, you can follow me on Twitter at ERIKTV365, you can follow me on Instagram at ERIKTV365. You know, everything is ERIKTV365, and if you find Amy, it's usually Mom of the Zillas. Check that out on Twitter, check it out on Instagram as well, and we will catch you guys and gals next time.